Alright everyone, welcome back.
天才には凡人の悩みはわからない。リンは優等生すぎるから落ちこぼれであるお前の間違いに気がつかないのだ。
I don't get what Archer wants to say. I don't get it, but to guess from his words.
よくわかんないけど、つまりお前、俺に喧嘩売ってるのか？
Yeah, the guy just called you a dropout, dude. I'll take it right now, free of charge.
それも間違いだ。エミやシロは格闘には向かない。お前の戦いは精神の戦い。己との戦いであるべきだからだ。
魔術師の戦いは精神戦だって言うんだろう。そんなの分かってる。それでも戦うなら殴り合うしかないじゃないか。
まったく。これではセイバーも苦労しよ
う。Archer looks down at me seriously. In his eyes are things I haven't seen before. Real dejection and anger.
一度しか言わんからよく聞け。いいか。戦いになればエミやシローに勝ち目などない。お前のスキルでは何をやってもサーバントには通じない。
That's something Saber said to me. She said that no matter what kind of clever scheme I use, Emiyashiro has no chance of victory in battle.
ならばせめてイメージしろ。現実で叶わない相手なら想像の中で勝て。自身が勝てないのなら勝てるものを幻想しろ。所詮お前にできることなどそれぐらいしかないのだから。
I don't know why, but it feels like Archer's words naturally pass into me. I should not forget those words. I think what this man is saying is something that should never be forgotten.
どうかしているな。殺すべき相手に助言をするなど。どうやら私にもリンの甘さが映ったようだ。
Archer disappears suddenly. Archer was just supposed to keep watch. But he jumped back onto the roof where it's fit for keeping watch.
なんだ、あいつ。
I complain at the guy that disappeared. There's no reply. Ruminating on the words that linger horribly in my head, I feel the cold winter air on my burning body. Oh, day 8. Neo. I'm dreaming. It must be because my blood is hot and my body's pulsing. I'm reliving the scene I don't need to remember. It's my oldest memory. At the same time, it is a memory that can't be separated from me. A scene from 10 years ago that never goes away, even though I usually never recall it. It's not that I forgot it. It's not that I want to forget it. For me, it is just something that has already happened. So it's not something I feel pain over. It's not something I feel particularly angry about. What's past is past. I cannot redo it, nor go back to it. I have escaped from that scene and still continue to live. All I can do is look forward. No one told me to. I just vaguely thought like this ever since I was a child. Not forgetting or denying the past. The only way to make use of what has gone away is to acknowledge it. That dream was a lot more, for lack of a better word, pleasant than his usual ones anyway. I wake up because of the burning heat in my body. How long was I asleep? I guess I fell asleep while feeling the night wind without returning to my room. In the dim shed, there's me and...
Saber!
目が覚めましたか、シロ。部屋を抜け出すのは構いませんが、ここで眠るのはだらしがないのではありませんか。
おはよう。いや、ゆうべは体が熱くて外に出ていたらつい眠くなっちまったんだ。
見ればわかります。説明はいいですから次からは気をつけてください。マスターにこのような場所で休息を取られては 私の立場がありませんから。
すまん。今後はできるだけ部屋で休む。
分かっていただければ助かります。ところでシロ、先ほどからタイガが呼んでいるのですが。
藤姉が呼んでるってなんでさ。
朝食の問題ではないでしょうか。朝食の時間はとうに過ぎていますから。
え、うわ、もう7時過ぎてるのか。やばい、寝過ごした。
そうですね。シローが最後に起きるのは珍しい。よほど昨夜のリンとの鍛錬が答えたのでしょう。
Saber analyzes the situation calmly, but I don't have that much composure.
起こしに来てくれて悪いが、先に戻っていてくれ。俺もすぐに着替えて台所に行くから。
はい。それではできる限りタイガをなだめているとしましょう。
Saber leaves with calm footsteps. But calm down, Fujine? Saber has already adapted quite well to the mornings at our house. I run into the kitchen. Ignoring Fujine's vilification, I prepare breakfast in about 5 minutes.
お待たせ。学校の門限まで時間がないからな。手早く食べちゃってくれ。
I put the breakfast onto the table. No! And then...
なんじゃこりゃ!
She seems unhappy. Fujine explodes.
なにこれ、焼いたトーストだけじゃない。シロ、なんで今日の朝ごはんこれだけなのよ。
な、仕方ないだろう。寝坊したんだから。他のものを作ってる余裕なんてないし、だいたいパン食なんてこんなもんじゃないか。単にサラダと卵焼きがないだけなんだから、そう大差ないぞ。
大差なんてあります。ね、みんなもそう思うでしょ。
Fujine asks Tosaka and Saber, who are eating silently. But she shouldn't be so optimistic. Those two aren't as greedy as Fujine is. They won't agree with her.
そうね。藤村先生じゃないけど、こんな手抜きは容認できないかな。パン食を舐めてるとしか思えないわ。
You've given them too much credit, Shiro. Hey, hold on. I thought you don't usually eat breakfast. Whoa, what was that sigh that sounded like obvious disappointment? Did your character change, Saber?
ほら、みんなシロが悪いって。多数決で決定したから反省した後、ちゃんとした朝ごはんを提供すること。
そんな出来レースに従えるか。そもそもな、今からおかずなんて作ってたら遅刻するぞ、藤根。もう7時半なんだから、パンかじりながら走っていかないと間に合わないから諦めろと提案する。
いいよ。私、遅刻か空腹かの選択なら朝ごはんを尊重するから。
At least she knows her priorities.
するな。そんな教師がどこにいる。いいからさっさと食べて学校に行けっての。言っとくけど、俺は意地でもこれ以上の飯は用意しないからな。
もうシロったら変なところで真面目なんだから。そんなじじくさいこと言ってるとすぐおじいさんになっちゃうんだからね。
言われるまでもない。藤姉のおかげで俺はすっかりじいさん趣味だよ。
So saying, I start eating my toast. Well, it's true. There is something desolate about having only toast for breakfast when there's this many people. The sounds of the Shinai's echo. The substance of the fight is the same as always. I attack desperately while Saber blocks my blows easily and counters with an attack twice as sharp as mine. I manage to block it, attack even stronger, and lose. We are repeating the same match over and over. I stand still and breathe deeply. Wiping the sweat off my forehead with my arm, I calm my breathing.
何を休んでいるのですか。昨日までのシロならそこで諦めるようなことはなかったはずです。さあ、早く打ち込んできてください。
いや、ちょっと待って。これ以上は息が続かない。少し休憩。
何をらしくないことを。シロが来ないというのでしたら、 私から攻め込むだけですが、それでも構わないのですね。
Saber stares at her bad student, but I cannot move my body to my satisfaction, even if she looks at me that way.
はあ、一体どうしたのです、シロ。今朝のあなたは今までとは別人のようです。まっすぐに打ち込んでくる太刀だけは目を見張るものがあったというのに、今朝のシロには力強さを感じません。
それは自分でも分かってるんだけどな。どうもうまくいかない。
Well, the situation is too different from yesterday.
体の熱がまだ取れないのですか？ですが、そんな理由で体のキレが落ちるようでは話になりません。
いや、そうするんだったらまずあれをなんとかしてくれ。
I point to the observer by the wall.
何？私に構わなくていいから訓練を続けていいわよ。
Tosaka doesn't understand at all. When she's staring at me like that, I can't concentrate on fighting with Saber.
リンが気になるのですか？それこそ修行不足ですね。いいでしょう。それでしたら見学者のことなど気にならないようにして差し上げます。
待てセイバー、こっちはまだ息が。
問題はありません。そのようなものは戦いの最中に整えるものです。
Saber disappears from my view. The instant I realize this is bad and block my face, Saber's Shina hits me right on my head. And so the training this morning was severe. I wasn't worried about Tosaka watching after I got knocked out once. As I devoted myself to blocking Saber's blows, it was lunchtime before I knew it.
けどあれよね、セイバーって本当に冷静よね。3時間もシロと試合してて眉一つ動かさないんだから。普段も無口だけど戦闘時はさらに磨きがかかるっていうか、何？もう無機質みたいな感じ？
Tosaka has such a good mood, I think because she saw me getting beat around a lot. The two are in the living room resting. As for me, I'm preparing lunch by myself as a punishment for not being serious this morning. Jeez. I want to cut corners and finish quickly by making something like white noodles.
無機質ですか。そうですね。そう意識したことはありませんが、剣を握っている時は感情を止めているのかもしれません。それは試合といえども変わりはないのでしょう。
何？それって女の身で剣を持つための心構えってやつ？体格で劣っているから心だけは負けないようにって。
それは違います、リン。冷静であるのは戦う時の心構えですが、それは男も女も変わりのないことでしょう。リンとて戦闘時には情を捨てるはずです。あなたはそれができる人ですから。
言ってくれるじゃない。まあそりゃ事実だけどさ。けどセイバーのは私とは違うわよ、絶対。私は捨ててるのは甘さだけだもの。あなたほど達観はできないわ。
そのようですね。だからあなたは華やかなのでしょう。戦いの中でも女性のしなやかさを保っていられる。
何よ、嫌味？華やかさで言ったらあなたにはかなわないわ。シロがあっちにいるから白状するけどね、私初めてあなたを見た瞬間にすっごい美人だなって見とれたんだから。
No, I can hear you, Tosaka.
それはリンの思い違いでしょう。この身が華やかに見えたのなら、それは私ではなくセイバーというクラスが華やかなだけではないでしょうか。
そんなんじゃないってば。純粋にね、同じ女として負けたって思ったんだもの。そうでもなければあそこまでショックは受けなかったわよ。
ですからそれが間違いです。私は一度も自身を女性だと思ったことはないし、一度も女性として扱われたことはありません。その私が華やかであるはずがない。
Saber's comment stops the conversation. As I use the kitchen knife, I feel irritated by Saber's comment.
前から思ってたけど、自分のことを何だと思ってんだろうな、あいつ。
I take a big swing at the chicken meat. I said kitchen meat. For some reason, I'm getting annoyed.
私は自分を女性だと思ったことはありません。
まあ、俺には関係のない話だけど。
I strike hard at the cutting board with my knife, but doing so doesn't make me feel even one bit better.
今日の課題はそれね。昨日より数は増やしたし、そっちの体も落ち着いてるみたいだから、今度こそ成功するでしょ。
I don't know how she brought them here, but Tosaka brings about 40 lamps.
私はちょっと外に出てるわ。しばらく経ったら戻ってくるから、それまでに終わらせておきなさい。
Saying goodbye, Tosaka leaves the room. Well, yesterday night was bad, so I should at least succeed at 1 or 2 tonight.
とりあえず半分済んだか。
It took me 1 hour to try strengthening on about 20 lamps. Half of them broke and the other half showed no change. But out of the ones that didn't break, 5 of them had magical energy successfully channeled into them. All I have to do now is challenge the 20 that are left, but...
待てよ。5つもあればテストとしては十分なんじゃないか。
It seems like all the lamps are antiques. I feel bad about breaking any more of them. Yeah, I should go and get Tosaka or wait quietly. I think I'm ready to call Tosaka in though, but you know, never hurts to save just in case. Yeah, let's get Tosaka. I shouldn't break any more lamps. Well, I don't think that's much of an excuse for someone that already broke 40 lamps.
Oi, Tosaka!
There's no reply even when I call out. That's weird. Maybe she's not in the house. The only other place Tosaka could be is... It seems Saber and Tosaka are inside talking.
Oi, Tosa!
As I raise my hand to call out to her, I feel a chill run through me. I think it was a wave of Tosaka's magical energy filled with enmity that came flowing out from the shed. The voice that was calling out to her stops. It seems Tosaka is so irritated that I can feel it from way over here. Their conversation can be heard. Without realizing it, I'm eavesdropping on them.
何者よ、あいつ。
Tosaka murmurs in a tone that could be angry or horrified. Saber is standing silently behind her.
信じられない。セイバー、あなたこのことに気がついてたわね。
いいえ、私には分からなかった。私は騎士であって魔術師ではない。ここには違和感があっただけで、リンほど状況を把握しているわけではありません。
そう。なら教えてあげる。あいつは魔術師なんかじゃないわ。
リン、それはどういう意味でしょうか。
言葉通りの意味よ。魔術っていうのはね、結局は等価交換なの。どんな神秘だってよそにあるものをここに持ってきて使っているだけ。けどこれは違う。あいつはどこにもないものをここに持ってきてしまっている。ここにはあってはならないものを形にしている。それは現実を侵食する想念に他ならない。あいつの魔術はきっとある魔術が劣化しただけのものなんだわ。
I don't understand what Tosaka is talking about, but this is something that I should not be listening to. Oh, I overheard something I shouldn't have, huh? I'll get away from the shed. I'll be lying to Tosaka, but I should return to the room and pretend I was waiting for her return. It's 2 o'clock. There's no sign of Tosaka returning, and I diligently finished the task assigned to me.
あれ電話だ
The phone is ringing far away.
今か遠坂はってうちの電話なんだから出るわけにはいかないよな
I don't think it's important, but I can't just ignore it. I get up and head to the living room to pick up the phone. There's no one in the living room. Saber and Tosaka must be somewhere else, like in the yard.
はいエミヤですが
ようエミヤ今日も休んでいるようだけど体の調子が悪いのかい
What business is it of yours, Shinji? As soon as I pick it up, I hear Shinji's voice mixed with hidden laughter.
シンジかなんか用か話すことなんてお互いないと思うが
なんだよ釣れないなこっちはエミヤに一つ教えてやろうと思って電話をしたのに
俺に教える
ああどうしても話しておきたいことがあったんだけどお前学校に来ないじゃないかこれ以上長引くのもなんだしもう我慢できないから連絡を入れたんだそれでそっちに遠坂はいるのか
Shinji's tone is strange. I can't tell much from just his voice, but he sounds like he's really excited or pressured. I can hear students in the background, so he must still be at school. It's past 2. Must be break time right after the 5th period.
おい聞いてるんだよエミヤ遠坂はそこにいるのいないの
今はいない少し席を外している
そうかちょうどいい二人だけで話がしたかったんだいいこと教えてやるからさ今から学校に来いよエミヤもちろん遠坂には内緒でね
This baloney is a trap. I don't know how to answer. Shinji's acting strange, and anyway, we're already talking. There's no need to go to school, and in going there without telling Tosaka would mean betraying her.
いや悪いが学校には行けない用があるなら来週まで待てよ休み明けには登校するから
はあ何勝手なこと言ってんだよお前
I wonder how I'm being so selfish. Me not being there shouldn't be affecting you in any way at all, but here you are, being a pain.
それじゃ遅いんだよ我慢できないって言ったじゃないか今
Shinji screams at me. He must be excited as I can hear his heavy breathing even over the phone.
少しは考えてるじゃないかそうだよねさすがに今更一人でやってくるわけがないかどう見ても怪しいもんなこの電話エミヤでもやばいって感じたわけだ
You don't sound the least bit excited. You sound very, very angry. Completely changing, he laughs.
ちょっと待て落ち着けお前変だぞシンジ何があったか知らないが
嘘をつくなよエミヤ遠坂のことだお前に全部話したんだろいいよ隠さなくてそうだよねエミヤはセイバーのマスターだもの僕よりずっと一発な人殺しってわけだ
Shinji sounds cheerful. I've known him for 5 years now, but I've never seen him this high.
シンジお前
いいから学校で待ってるよ急げよエミヤ今からなら6次元目には間に合うちょうど藤村の授業だし遅刻しても問題ないだろう
いやいくら藤根でも遅刻したら怒るぞそれに6次元目だけ出るなんて欠席するより文句を言われそうだな
そんなのは自業自得じゃないかああそれと遠坂にバラしたら本当に絶交するからな今までさくらのことは目をつむってやったんだ最後ぐらいは友人として義理を果たしてもいいだろう
The conversation ends there. The phone is repeating a boring beeping sound.
なんだあいつ
But what should I do? I haven't been able to find Tosaka in the house, and if I'm going to school, I can't take Saber. Still, I'm worried what Shinji will do if I refuse his invitation. He seems distraught after being refused by Tosaka last night, and he might hit Sakura again if I leave him be.
そうだな まだ明るいし問題ないだろ
No, my guy, it's a trap. If that's decided, I should hurry. I'll make it for 6th period if I run. Oh my god, it's a trap. There's no one at the school gates. As it's class time, it looks from outside like the school is empty. There must not be any PE class at the moment as nobody's out in the yard either. Oh, he activated the boundary field, didn't he? Well, this will all change in a little while. School's over when 6th period ends. Schoolyard and the gate should be filled with students. I reached the 3rd floor. Of course, the hallway is empty as well. Class is in session and it feels a bit awkward walking to Class C like this.
丸見えってわけでもなしさっさと教室に行くか
Class C is down the hallway. This class by the stairs is Class H, so I'll have to walk past 5 classes to get there. And there it is. The dizziness hits me suddenly. It attacks my whole body with nausea. My stomach crawls around. My senses are reversed. My vision is filled with crimson. As if blood has seeped into my eyes, everything in my vision tints red. The temperature hasn't changed, but my body is strangely hot. My feet tremble. I can't put any power into my body. I'm weakening like an hourglass, unable to stop it. It's as if I'm breathing out my insides with every breath. I'm suffocating. My throat hurts. Could it be that the oxygen has disappeared from the hallway? No, from the whole school? As if urged by my gasping lungs, I lean against the wall and open the window unconsciously. Oh, look at that. What is this? My mind freezes. The scale of the situation erases even my confusion. Outside the window, around the schoolyard is a field of red. It's as if only this school is cut out, surrounded by a red world. The school building is an altar covered by a red canopy. And with that, finally, I understand that this is that kind of thing. I move away from the window. Holding my wobbling legs, firm with my will, I enter the classroom in front of me. Inside is the result. There are no students sitting in their chairs. All the students are on the floor, and the teacher that was probably standing on the platform is lying on the ground as well. They're still breathing. Everyone is convulsing as if asking for help. There are no fatalities yet. It's just that they don't have the power to stand up, and they'll soon rot away. Seeing their miserable condition on the floor, I add them to the wreckage from long ago. My nausea gets stronger, but I deal with it calmly. I observe the students on the floor. Even though it's hard to breathe, it doesn't mean they can't breathe. If they're only weakened, I can still save them if I hurry. And the instant I check the face of a student nearby, a sound goes click inside my head. It's melting. Not everyone, though. There must be individual differences, as the most weakened students are starting to have their skin melt away. Oozing. Inflamed arms like a keloid, and my eyes that look like that of a dead fish. And eyes, sorry, that look like that of a dead fish. I know this. I know a scene like this.
やめろ
This is just hell. I know it from a long time ago.
だからやめろ
And so, eclipsing fear, anger overtakes my body. My left arm throbs. The command spell in my hand tells me an enemy is nearby. I run, still breathing hard. My mind has already gone insane.
ようエミヤ思ったより元気そうで何よりだどう気に入ったかいこの思考は
Across the hallway, Mato Shinji standing right in front of Class C. My arm throbs. The command spell tells me that the man standing there is the cause of this.
これはお前の仕業かシンジ
Unable to breathe properly, I stand there and glare at Shinji's distant figure.